Hello, Honors Geometry. Here we go with day 8. You're going to take your compass and your straight edge, get some room where you're working, just have your compass, straight edge, and your packet available to you. And today we're going to take your compass and straight edge and learn how to do rotations. Now, just to go review what we've done the last couple days. You had a basic day on rotations where you did rotations of 90, 180, and 270 going counterclockwise or clockwise. And then you did a day of honors rotations, which was something else other than 90, 180, and 270. So today what we're going to do is, first thing is find the point we rotated around. And the second thing is actually rotate a figure using the compass and the straight edge. Okay, so the first one we got to worry about is, how do I find what point I rotated around? Usually when we did it on a graph, it was always the origin. We never had to worry about where the point was. So now we want to find that point. So you'll see here in my first diagram, I have M in solid fashion, which was my pre-image. And then I rotated it so many degrees to get the dashed M, which is my image. I want to know where on the paper, what point did I rotate around? I am not concerned how many degrees I rotated. I am just concerned with where is the point I rotated around there. So the steps to doing this, and I know you guys have the steps below on your packet, so you can always reference them when you're working later on the assignment. First thing you want to do, you want to connect a pre-image with an image point. So I'll connect A and A prime. And then you want to construct the perpendicular bisector for that segment. So take your compass, put it on one endpoint. This is something we've done a ton already this year, so I'll go quick. Open up your compass more than halfway. Make a decent size arc. Keep the compass opening the same and travel down to the other endpoint, A prime, and make another arc so you have 2 points of intersection. Compass off to the side, straight edge out, and draw in your perpendicular bisector. That should sound familiar because that's what we did earlier in the unit when we found the line we reflected an object over. This is not a reflection, so that wouldn't be the line of reflection. This is a rotation. So what I need to do as well is do this a second time with a new pre-image and image point. So now I'll connect B and B prime and find the perpendicular bisector for this segment. So open up my compass more than halfway, get a new color rocking. Boom. Keep the compass opening the same. Come on over to the other endpoint and draw another arc so they intersect twice. Compass out, straight edge in. Draw through your perpendicular bisector. And now I'll go in a little bit more detail next lesson why this exactly works when I do two perpendicular bisectors, why it equals the point of reflection. But for now, I just need you guys to be able to locate it. So there is my point of reflection. I'll label it, make it look pretty official now. And there it is, the point of reflection. Okay. As you guys know, one doesn't make you great. So what I'm going to have you guys do on the next page, there are 2 of them. Take your time, practice, pause the video. When you come back, I'll already have it done, and hopefully our points of reflection are in the same place. Okay, here is where I ended up with my centers of rotation. So it looks like I rotated around those 2 points in both diagrams. Hopefully you guys are in the ballpark as well. Again, it's just 2 perpendicular bisectors. That's it to find the point of rotation. Now, you thought those were a lot of arcs. Wait till we get to this next one, which is actually rotating a figure a certain degree measure around a point. You guys better buckle up here. Buckle up here. All right, so here's what we're doing. We're going to take triangle ABC. We are going to rotate it around point P. How many degrees? 90 degrees. So even before we touch the compass, I want you guys to think in your mind right now, where should triangle A prime, B prime, C prime end up? I'm going 90 degrees. And as you guys know from the first day of rotations, a positive degree measure equals counterclockwise rotation. So I am going to take triangle ABC, boom, go in this direction with it, 90 degrees. So I'm hoping that this new triangle ends up somewhere over here in this region. All right, should not end up over here because that makes them going clockwise. Okay. So how is this construction done? Very carefully and very organized. Let's take point A first. All right, and I want to rotate it 90 degrees around point P. So what I need your help with here is making a 90-degree angle with A to P and P to wherever A prime is going to be. So what I need your thought process to go is, how do I make a perpendicular line going through P? Because here's what I need, guys. At the end, I need a line coming through P that's got to be forming a right angle. Does that form a right angle? That one, that one, that one, that one. All right, let's just say it's that one when we find it with the compass and straight edge. So now that I know that's 90 degrees, and I'm going to rotate point A through it, I am guaranteed that that's going to be a 90-degree rotation. Then I'll just have to figure out where A prime is somewhere on here. Okay, so what we need to do is make a perpendicular line going through P. You know how to do that. We've been doing it all year long. This is where we put the compass point on P and try to make an arc that intersects this segment in two spots. Not going to happen, is it? Not going to happen. So as I always ask in class, what do you want to do? Darn right, extend the line. So grab your straight edge again and extend your line through. And now let's grab the compass back, put it on point P, and let's make an arc that intersects in two spots. Here we go. 1, 2. And now I'm going to go to each point of intersection and make 2 more arc marks. Now let's talk here before you guys get crazy. Compass away, straight edge out. Now, is it necessary for me to draw this full perpendicular line through? Absolutely not, because I know that point A's got to go here. I don't care about this top part up here. I only care about the bottom part. So when I draw this in, I'm just going to come point P down, and there it is. There's the point I need. Now I have a right angle to rotate through, 90 degrees to rotate through. Now the question is, all right, great, but where is A prime going to be? Is it going to be here, 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 here? I don't know. But you can use one of your properties of rotations to figure that out. Remember, one of the properties was angle measurement doesn't change. And the second one's distance stays the same when you rotate. All right. So what I'm going to do is measure the distance from A to P. That distance, because I rotate, should not change from P to A prime. So I'm going to measure it, and then I'm going to come over here to P and keep that same distance on my compass and make a mark through. There it is. There's my mark. Make sure I definitely know that. Mark it with a point, and just remind myself that that is going to be A prime. Here we go. All right, that was just one. Looks a little messy right now. We got 2 more to do here, guys. So let's go a little C action here. If you guys want to stop it, fast forward, and do it on your own, go ahead. I just want to keep doing it step by step with you. So point C, draw it through. Perfect. Put your compass point on point P again. Now we got to make a right angle with C and P. Time for the light blue. And of course it doesn't. Let's try that again. Light blue. Here we go. Boom. There it is. Perfect. Let's make 2 more arc marks now. Open that sucker up a little bit. Here we go, going from here. Let's make an arc mark here and going over here. Oh, just barely. Good. There it is. Take your line. I'll go dark green here. Line it up with P in your straight edge. Draw it through. Now that's 90 degrees. That looks pretty good. 90 degrees right here. All right. Distance doesn't change, everyone. Measure the distance from P to C. And let's copy that distance onto our new perpendicular line. Do that back in red. Keep consistent. Boom. And there's C prime. Rotate at 90 degrees. Oof. All right, hopefully you're keeping track of all these arcs. We got one more. B. Connect B to P. What am I on? Purple. Perfect. We're all good there. Take my compass. Put it on point P. And let's go, I already did blue, this nice shade of green. Ooh, I gotta calm that one down a little bit. Close her up a little. There we go. Making sure it intersects twice. All right, here we go again. Draw my arc. Let's draw, yeah, that'll intersect. Boom, right there. And finally, let's take our straight edge. Draw it in to P. And now we just got to copy the distance. Copy the distance. A lot of lines, as you guys can see. A lot of lines. Distance does not change. Now I will copy it onto here with another red line. And call that B prime. There it is. And now all it's got to get done is to connect this sucker, which I'll do in gray. Not in dashed though. How about a solid line? And there it is, kids. Nice job. We rotated at 90 degrees. It is in a counterclockwise direction where it needs to be. If it's not in the exact spot, I get it. Compasses shake a lot, so it happens. All right, so there is 90 degrees. Okay, 90 degrees. All right, we got one more to do. I know you guys are just so happy. We have one more to do, but I want you to think about this one before we tackle it. So if you got to pause the video to finish up, please do so before we go on the next one, but I'm moving on here. Okay, take a look at this one. Rotate the triangle ABC about point K 180 degrees. All right, 180 degrees. It's not going to be that bad. Okay, not going to be that bad. So let's start off the same way we did before, which is let's do point A. So I'll connect A through K. Remember in the last one, I needed a 90-degree angle. Well, now I need a 100-degree angle. I think we did it already. Because remember, a straight line, they're all straight. A line in degrees is equal to 180. Okay, so all we have to do here, take a look. Here's A, that distance from A to K. Make sure it matches the distance from K to A prime. That's a 100-degree angle, 180-degree angle right there. We're done. No crazy construction needed there other than copying the length. So there's A prime. Like that one, huh? Darn right you do. So there's A prime, and then we just keep on rocking. So here we go, B through K on the other side. Measure the distance. and copy it over. And call that B prime. And one more little C prime action. And we'll copy that distance from C to K. Looks good. Copy it over. Perfect. Just have to mark it and connect it. Okay, let's connect them now. So there is triangle ABC rotated 180 degrees around K. Okay, we flipped it on the other side. All right. So hopefully 90 degrees. I know it's a little tough, but we can get through it. You're fine. Just stay neat and organized. 180 is great. And then finding your points of reflection. All right. So you guys have the assignment to try, and we'll talk about it at our next Google Meet session. Take care, everybody.